We finally got an answer to a question that Jet fans have been trying to figure out for the last few days. Who is going to be playing which side of the offensive line? Well, we have our answer, but did the Jets make the right decision? Jets! Welcome to Jets Talk. My name is Ryan. I'll be your pilot. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. If you've been here before, welcome back. I love having you here. Boys and girls, we got some news coming out of Jets camp that we were trying to figure out for the last few days, or I guess a week. Who's going to be playing the left side of the line? Who's going to be playing the right side of the line? Well, we have our answer. Looks like George Fant is kicking back over to the right, and newly acquired Duane Brown, 5-time Pro Bowler at the left tackle position, will be playing his left tackle position that he's been playing for like the last 14 years. So it almost seems trivial for fans to kind of figure out, or try to figure out where this is going to all shake down and who's going to play which side of the line when you pretty much had the answer. When a guy plays on the left side for 14 years at a very high level for 14 years, that's probably where he's going to end up. And George Fant, moving over to the right-hand side, he has a little bit of experience over there as well, especially for us. And actually, these two were teammates in Seattle, and this was the combination they played in out there as well. And I know there's going to be some Jet fans that are a little upset that George Fant is being shifted to the other side, and they're questioning whether we should have even signed Duane Brown to begin with because he is a left tackle, and they would argue that moving Fant to the right-hand side might be more of a downgrade than adding, Brown to the left-hand side because Fant played so well last year. But to that, I would say, why did Fant play so well on the left-hand side last year? Could it be that he had a lot more reps over the course of the season, or could it be who he was possibly playing next to in the years prior? We have had horrible, horrible guard play, but Fant last year, when teamed up with Elijah Vera Tucker, played his best tackle season yet. And now, with Laken Tomlinson coming over from the 49ers, slotting into that left guard spot, you have AVT moving over to the right guard spot. So I would argue moving Fant to the right-hand side to be next to AVT for another season, albeit on the opposite side of the line, is actually the correct move to make because those two have chemistry. They know their, the different techniques and sort of, I don't want to call it triggers, but little nuances of the game that you only get when you play next to someone for a consistent basis. So those two sharing the offensive line on that side of the ball after sharing the offensive line on the left side of the ball is really good. And I really like Duane Brown coming in as well. And like I've said, we've seen older tackles perform well late into their 30s. Now, I would hope because of the way this all shook out, obviously Fant's looking for a new contract. Duane Brown just got a contract from the New York Jets. I would like to see the Jets pay George Fant. I really would. I think he has been a good soldier. He has played both sides of the offensive line that is incredibly flexible. We saw that last year and this year because of how valuable that type of versatility can be. Let's reward our own. Let's give him a contract. We are seeing Duane Brown coming in at almost 37 years old, playing at a Pro Bowl level. George Fant, only like 30 years old. Give the guy a contract. He's going to keep playing. Not to mention, he doesn't have a whole lot of tread worn off the tires because he kind of was just more of a swing tackle. Didn't get a whole lot of reps early on in his career. So I think there's a lot more to gain from George Fant in the long run, and having your tackle position figured out at least for this year and next year, because Duane Brown has a 2-year contract, would provide Jets fans and probably our quarterback and coaching staff a little bit more comfort across the board. Not to mention Zach coming back with the knee, meniscus tear / bone bruise, is probably going to feel a lot more confident knowing that he has two guys locked in at the tackle positions, really this whole offensive line, aside from maybe center because McGovern's contract's up after this year. But he's going to be feeling really comfortable with these two tackles there. I think we have a really strong offensive line. I think even though the loss of Mekhi Becton may have knocked down the ceiling of this line, I think the floor of where this offensive unit can be is still really, really high. So I'm looking forward to seeing how this running game shakes out and how the pass protection develops over the course of the season as this line begins to gel. So guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Did the Jets make the right decision? Do you think Fant should have stayed on the left side? Do you think Duane Brown should have moved over to the right? Or should they have signed someone completely different? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And as always, go Jets.